Okay, here we go again. Gonna try something else this time. Gonna try doing a ham. Got the shank ham. It's 9.5 pounds. It was on sale for like 79 cents a pound, so it was $7.55. So I'm gonna cut this up and try freeze drying. There's a lot of water in it, so I imagine there'll be a lot of ice, and there'll be some significant shrinkage as well by the end. So we'll give it a shot. Okay, that does it for the ham. I got two pretty packed trays. Don't want to overdo it, but out of that one 7.5 pound ham, I actually have another one, but I'm gonna wait and do that one later because I've never done ham before. I want to try it out with one first and see if I need to cut it thinner or whatever. But got most of the fat off. It's a good ham bone in there we can make broth with later, but I'm just trying to cut all the fat off as much as possible. I'm sure it'll be a little problematic. The more fat there is, the longer it's going to take to dry, or more difficult. So we'll go put them in the freezer for pre-freeze and figure out what's going on the other three trays. Alright, we got our hams all frozen solid for the pre-freeze. Got our two trays in the freeze dryer. That 7.5 pounds I fit on two trays. So found some more things to put in with it. Just adding some oranges again. Do another round of those. Everything's pre-frozen here. And then we had some leftover chicken noodle soup, homemade. So we put those in these little containers and froze them into individual meal size portions. These, when they're frozen, pop right out of there easily. So those worked out really good. So it'll be individual meal size freeze-dried chicken noodle soups when it's all done, said and done, hopefully. There's a lot of moisture going in here. I expect to see a lot of icing again, but that's okay. No harm there. So I think this is probably going to be a 40+ hour freeze dry for this one. See how it turns out and catch back up at the on the other side. This should be good. I got almost 50 hours. It's all done. I'm sure the oranges are fine. I've already done those before. These are chicken noodle soups. Crispy as a cracker. Looks good. Let's check on some hams. Here's a big thick piece. Dry as a bone. That looks great. Could probably crumble that into powder. I think they're all done, so we'll package them up and seal it, put them away. Alright, here's some of the freeze-dried ham. I'm going to pour a little bit of warm water in here, try to rehydrate it, and then try it out. Looks like it's soaking it up easily. So we'll give that a sit for a while. That was just not quite a quarter cup of warm water, so looks like I've got more than plenty here. Alright, it's been a few minutes soaking in the water. Probably could use a few minutes more, but as always, I'm impatient, so you can see this is back to being normal, flexible looking ham. Feels normal. It's obviously a little wet because I just had it soaking, but try it out. Tastes just like ham. A little bit soggy at the moment, but I put a little too much water in there. But otherwise, feels just fine, tastes fine. Make a sandwich out of that or whatever. So there's ham. I'm not going to rehydrate the soups because, for one, I don't have that many of them and I'd like to save them. But I don't want to do that right now because I don't want to crumble them into pieces, and I don't want to store away half of one or anything. So just ham this time. Enjoy.